Ever heard of a king who took the throne when he was just 8 years old? Sounds like something out of a fantasy movie, right? But this is a true story, straight from the Bible. Let's dive into the incredible life of King Josiah, the boy who changed a nation. Imagine being just a kid, suddenly in charge of an entire kingdom. That was Josiah. He became king of Judah at a time when things were, frankly, a mess. For years, the people had turned away from God. Idols were everywhere, even in the Holy Temple. His own father and grandfather had led the people down a dark path. It would have been so easy for young Josiah to just follow in their footsteps, but he chose a different way. From the very beginning, something was different about Josiah. The Bible tells us that even as a young boy, he began to seek the God of his ancestor, David. He didn't just inherit a crown. He inherited a desire to do what was right. When he was 16, he started a massive cleanup project. He went through the land, tearing down all the idols and pagan altars. He was on a mission to bring his people back to the one true God. Then, when Josiah was about 26, something truly amazing happened. He ordered the temple in Jerusalem to be repaired. It had been neglected for so long. While the workers were cleaning up, Hilkiah, the high priest, found something hidden away, covered in dust, the book of the law. This was God's word, the very scriptures that had been lost and forgotten for generations. When the scroll was read to King Josiah, he was heartbroken. He tore his robes in grief as he realized just how far his people had strayed from God's commands. He saw all the warnings and curses for disobedience and knew his kingdom was in great danger. But Josiah didn't despair. He took action. He gathered all the people, from the greatest to the least, and read the book of the law aloud to them. Right there, in front of everyone, he made a solemn promise, a covenant, to follow God with all his heart and to obey all his commands. And the people joined him, pledging to return to God. Josiah's reforms were radical. He didn't just get rid of the idols. He completely purged the land of all pagan practices. He even held a Passover celebration, a festival to remember God's deliverance, on a scale that hadn't been seen since the days of the prophet Samuel. It was a national revival, all started by one king's devotion. The story of Josiah is a powerful reminder that it doesn't matter how young you are or what kind of mess you inherit. One person, filled with a passion for what is right, can make a huge difference. Josiah found God's lost word, and in doing so, he helped his entire nation find its way back to God. He wasn't just a boy king. He was one of the greatest kings in Judah's history, a true leader who restored faith and brought hope to his people. What an incredible story of faith and leadership. Thanks for watching with us today. If you were inspired by King Josiah's story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more animated Bible stories. See you next time.